we go. Oh, greetings, salutations, respect, and love, boys and girls. Oh, welcome to the Sunday live prog stream. And Cody, I've got a good one put together. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really good about this 4-person panel. I've got Cody from Brockway's Vinyl Bites, Nathan on Shuffle, and Ian from Rhyme Signatures. Do we need anything else? I don't think we do. It's not rhetorical. I was actually asking a question, but that is okay. Today, boys and girls, on the show, we're doing a big wrap-up show, so I'm kind of leaving it open-ended. Cody, you might be doing your 5 favorite albums of the year with some honorable mentions or something like that, right? What's your game plan for your time?
Yeah, I got 7 things here to talk about, so I'll probably.
You'd think we would have talked about this before we went live. You would have, you'd think we would have, but we didn't. So yeah, what are you planning on doing?
I'll probably do top 5 with a couple of honorable mentions.
Okay, now I know Nathan can't really give away the goods, right? Nathan, you haven't done your big year-end album of the year show or shows. Well, you did one. You did your honorable mention show, but we don't want to give away, right, the good stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
So what did you decide you were going to do? Oh, really? Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's all ready to go and going to come up tomorrow. So
what are we doing today?
I thought what I'd do is like 5 like lesser known albums that I don't think are getting enough love in the year-end list this year, like things I haven't seen on other people's lists. Some might pop up in my top 16, some might be honorable mention types.
Keep us in suspense.
Keep guessing.
And Ian, what shirt are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing FMEB today. That might be a little bit of a spoiler for what's coming on later. They sent me this. It's so nice of them. They were just like, what is your t-shirt size? Merry Christmas. I'm like, what? That's just cool. I love it. So cool. I'm repping today. Very cool, guys.
I love it. Well, you've got pink. I've got pink. Cody's got a little bit of pink in his Roger Dean Demons and Wizards shirt. So we were hoping and praying that Nathan got the memo, but apparently he didn't. It's all right.
Change real fast.
Yeah, please do. Good call. Ian, what are you going to regale us with? Are you going to give us your top? Because I think you've already done your year-end, right?
Yeah, I've dropped my year-end video. Not sure how much crossover and audience there is, obviously, because I do tend to lean a little bit on the heavier side, as those of you who know me will know me. So what I'm probably going to do is I've got my top 5. There is probably maybe some crossover going on here, but I'll just run through a couple of ones that I feel deserve a little bit of a spotlight on them as well. Not necessarily everything, otherwise I'll be here all day, but there's a couple of bits and pieces here that might not feature on other people's lists that maybe the Peanut Gallery will still enjoy.
Perhaps. Oh, they'll enjoy it. They're gonna have to like it either way. They know how it goes around here. They don't have any say. They think they do. The Peanut Gallery always thinks they've got a say, and they do when you've got greatness like Jeff Shilka always lurking on a Sunday. Thank you so much. Ken is here. The great Garden Jester is in the house. Why don't you guys do live streams? These are fun. I'm just wondering. Ian's in the house. Oh, we love you, Ian. Oh yeah, I got the greatest team in the world, and I love the live streams. Even though like 90% of the views we get come from after the fact, video on demand. But there's something about the live experience, boys and girls. You just can't get it anywhere else. This is why the Prog Corner.
Real.
I checked ChatGPT before we went on. It says I'm the number 2 prog rock channel on all of YouTube. Number 2, boys and girls. So there you have it.
Who's above you?
Oh yeah, I got Pete Pardo at number 1.
Oh,
Tranquility. It's gonna
crack that nut.
Not gonna beat him, but today, I've already done. Yeah, we'll see. But now I've done my lists already, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a recap of the year 2025, some highlights, some lowlights, etc. like that. And you've got the great Mark Mon 40 in the house. Oh, yes, indeed, Mark. Mark and I are putting together a really, really cool show. We'll talk about it a little bit later once we formulate it a little bit. But I'm going to have Mark from progrock.com essentials on. We're going to be talking about Spotify. Here's a dude that runs a label, right? And he's got some really good insights. He's got some really interesting data. to share with us and other people who maybe are in bands or own small labels or are trying to figure out, this modern world or whatnot. Well, Mark Monforti's kind of figured some things out. So we're going to talk to him a little bit about that, because I really want to go on the record about AI, because I bring it up all the time.
Subject.
2025 was kind of the year where we saw a lot of these fake-o bands popping up, right? Oh, Happy the Man has a new album out. Yeah. No, they don't. It's AI, and it sounds really good, but it's still AI. And I know a lot of bands and a lot of artists and a lot of labels have come to me or talked to me about the evils of AI and the perils of AI and the danger it possesses. And it poses to our entire, structure. Look here, there's no money being made in prog, so nobody's going to lose anything by AI. It's not like, oh, fortunes are going to be lost. Oh my gosh. That world tour that Wobbler's putting together. Wait a second. There's no world tour Wobbler's putting together. It's not happening, so nobody's going to lose anything, number one. And number two, tell your bands to write better songs. If they're worried about AI, I've heard a lot of it, right? I've clicked onto a lot of this AI, this artificial intelligence generated music. Some of it sounds, pretty good actually, but I'm sorry. If you think that's your competition, if you think that's going to put you out of business, you've set the bar infinitely way, way, way too low, boys and girls. So yeah, I'm going to be talking a little bit about that. But before we get going on our big wrap-up show, I got a big announcement to make, and I'm really excited. Nathan, I know you're a big fan of Ritual.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Love it.
They are reissuing their first album, their debut album, on vinyl for the very first time. So Charisma's reissuing the CD and the vinyl. That comes out next year, I think January something or another, whatever. The important thing is we're going to have all 4 members of Ritual, right?
Ooh,
they're all going to
cool.
be on the show performing an acoustic set.
What?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
That's amazing.
How good is that, right?
That is cool. That is cool.
Because we had Frederick and Patrick on a few months ago, and just like real impromptu, they just like picked up some instruments and started singing and playing. It was absolutely amazing. And I told them how much I enjoyed it. So they're like, hey, let's do a whole show based around a live performance from Ritual in honor of Charisma releasing their debut album. What year was that? I forget, 93 or something. It was way, way back in the dark ages, man. Ritual's been around a long, long time, and hopefully in 2026 we'll get the story of Mr. Bogged Part 2. Really excited about that. But the show is February 1st. Mark your calendars, boys and girls. February 1st, 11 a.m. Eastern. All 4 members of Ritual will be here, and they are going to be performing. I'm so excited. I can't even... yeah, that was fun.
Awesome.
That was a lot of fun. Scotty McCrae, repping the Guided by Voices. Thick, rich, and delicious, absolutely. But let's get the show going, man. I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. Cody, what is your first selection going to be, and why?
Okay, so how are we going to do this? Are we going to do like one thing and then go around the horn, or am I just going to blurt it out fast?
No, let's just give me one record, talk about it a little bit, then we'll go around. But there's only 4 of us, so we got time to,
Well, I have 2 honorable mentions. Do you mind if I mention just both of them?
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay. So IQ dropped a new album, and it's really great. Of course, yeah. Most of my picks are on Nathan's wall.
Nice.
But I love these records. They're really good. But yeah, this is one of my honorable mentions, of course. The Unknown Door, opening with an epic, just really great choice. And it's a great album. I'm happy I got it on CD because all of their stuff is very impossible to find for the most part. Try to find the Road of Bones. Not going to happen.
I love that one.
But I know. And all their modern albums have just been so good. And this one is just another step in the right direction. Really good.
Yeah, that final track on there, the Neverland. Oh, man, that one just sings to me, too.
Totally. The whole album does. It's very good. And I credit Tara fully for putting me on with this. She's upstairs in bed right now, but she's
sleeping again. She's always sleeping. Honey, she sleeps right at this time when the live streams every week. It's like clockwork.
She's a sleeper in her. She doesn't sleep necessarily the best at night, but she's resting right now.
We'll send her our love. We love Tara from Spin in Prague. She's awesome.
I will.
One half of the Prague couple.
The best half too.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
And the next up in my honorable mentions, I have to mention this. I know it was a bit kind of polarizing for some people at first, but I really do enjoy this, and especially like I saw the tour. You know what I mean? I saw the tour, and he played this whole album. Of course, it's Steven Wilson, the overview, and the tour was fantastic. I mean, as soon as I heard this record, I'm like, this is going to be great live.
New member, Cody. Oh, you see, that's how good a presenter you are.
No.
You are so good.
Just get Cody to do everything. You'll get like 8,000 members.
Jake Hudson 7118 is committing to give me money every single month for absolutely no reason. I love it. I love YouTube. It's so amazing. Thank you, Jake Hudson, gentleman and a scholar. I can tell you're a fine human being. Absolutely. Keep going, Cody. I had to shout out a new member. That's exciting.
Cool. That's cool, man. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah. So the overview. When I heard this, I'm like, well, this is automatically going to translate over very well live, and I was still blown away. I was still blown away at how great it was. Craig Blundell on drums. Just thinking back, that concert was truly amazing. I mean, that was just really awesome. His whole band, Nick Beggs on bass, Craig Blundell, of course, on drums, Adam Holzman on keyboards, Randy McStein. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That guy is tremendous. And of course, Steven is pretty cool too. But no, I'm just kind of basing my thoughts here on the gig because this album did translate so well. The whole theater was mixed in surround sound for this, and it was pretty astounding. And yes, this is the 5.1 mix on Blu-ray.
Nice.
So if Ian B. About is watching this, he'll be like, heck yeah.
Nice.
I recently listened to it in like 24-bit audio because I was trying to like figure out, because I'm not going to try and like sugarcoat it. I didn't enjoy it the first time I listened to it, and I did.
Yeah, I remember that.
A middling review, which honestly I still stand by. I still stand by my words, but it has grown on me. It has improved over the course of the year. I feel like I get it a little bit more now. The 24-bit mix did help because it really popped. I got some really good cans. I got some really good sound experience from it. And from a mixing and mastering point of view, there is nobody else in the prog world who has got it as good as Steven does. He has just got his finger on the pulse when it comes to how to make things sound good.
Yeah, but why? For a guy
more.
I'm with you 1,000% on that, Ian. For a guy who's absolutely obsessed with sound quality, why in the world would he allow advanced copies to go out? The way many of us either chopped up right into multi-tracks, which is not the way to experience the record, or with a really weird mix, man. I mean, the mix people are saying, what album are you listening to? They actually called me out in the comment section because I'm like, I got very good ears, man. I got a degree in music theory. I know what I'm doing, man. I know what time it is. They're like, you must have been listening to a whole different album. And you know what? They were right. I kind of was. They sent, this really weird mix out in advance that didn't do it any favors. It's better than I thought it was, too.
Well, if you guys have surround systems, it is very worth it to listen to the Dolby Atmos mix of this.
Yeah,
it really is. It's tremendous. You just have stuff flying all around the room. Like that's
cool.
Very good.
Hey, Scott G. Davis, Mythologic.
Hey.
Congratulations on Pete Pardo giving you a 4-star review over there on Sea of Tranquility. Well deserved. How you doing this morning? All right. Do you have a pick for us now, Cody?
Oh yeah.
Or are you just gonna eat bananas or whatever it is you're doing over there? I don't even know, man.
Sorry, I thought I was just doing doing the honorable mentions and then going.
But, do your 5 also.
Okay, so I put this. This album came out. We interviewed him. I listened to this album and I sent it to the guitar player in Octavium. I sent him, some songs from it, and then he went and listened to the whole album, and he goes, "That is the coolest album I've ever heard in my life. This was songs no one will hear from Arjun Anthony Lucasen. It is just, I know.
So far, 3 for 3. No.
It's just tremendous. I mean, especially with the voice talking about, like the narration in between each song, and the musicianship is just wild on this. And Arjun is an absolute legend. Love his Arion stuff. Love the Supersonic Revolution stuff. And this was just, yeah, wow. Come down to the Shagathon.
I have thoughts and feelings about that particular tune.
Yeah,
Dr. Slumber's Blue Bus.
We talked. Hey, we talked to him about Shagathon when we played our game show with. Did you catch that, Nathan? We had Arian out playing. That was a fun show. Hopefully, we'll get to do it again. But Kevin from Prog Radio is busy. Right
Ian's an old Dutch guy. He can do whatever the hell he wants. It's fine. He is embracing his cringe. He knows it's cringe. It's fine. If at this point in your career, after you've released some of the greatest albums of all time with the likes of Into the Electric Castle, The Human Equation, Universal Migrator Parts 1 and 2, I think you can allow yourself a couple of silly little jokes. You're allowed.
Yeah. But this album I think is tremendous. I mean, I enjoyed the whole concept and how the songs were connected to one another with the narration. I really appreciated that. Next up is
hey, that's it. That's it. You're done.
Okay. Okay.
Passing the buck. We're passing the buck.
That's right. Now we're going to do at number 5s and any, just whatever your 5th entry is, and anything else honorable mention-y. We'll take care of now too. Ian, what do you got?
Hello, it's me. Right, okay, a couple of bits and pieces I just want to throw out there just for the sort of honorable mentions before we get any further into things. Obviously, Scott, I know you'll appreciate this a lot, but the 2 Hadal Sherpa albums that came out this year, Memoria and Void Weaver, absolutely fantastic. Really great, spacey, instrumental rock, They've had... It was really kind of heartbreaking, actually, obviously, because their principal songwriter passed away a couple of months after Void Weaver even came out. And then only like a couple of weeks ago, they decided to push out their next album, Memoria. They put that out like a bit earlier than they were originally planning to, I think. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. But so we effectively had 2 albums from Hadal Sherpa come out in the same year when we've been waiting like almost 10 years for a new one following their self-titled, which is just mad to me. It's like, what the heck? I was like, where's it gone? But like, they're so good. They're so good. Like, if you just want to just like chill out and just peace out into outer space, just put either of these albums on, and those 40 minutes, 50 minutes, they will just be gone like that before you even know what's happening. Absolutely.
I love Hadal Sherpa. Oh, what a great band. Yeah. Absolutely.
That
new record is really, really good too. That 2 great records in one year.
I actually preferred Memoria to Void Weaver as well, I'm going to be honest with you. I felt it was a little bit more like the self-titled than Void Weaver was.
Yeah.
A bit more variety to the sounds. I really enjoyed it.
A little bigger, a little wider sonic palette.
Yeah, absolutely it was. Whereas like Void Weaver was very much playing from the same hymn book the whole way through. It was a good hymn book, but it was a bit samey. But not a bad thing,
We got the professor in the house, Ken Golden, letting us know that the Hadal Sherpa physical copies will be out soon over at Laser CD. Thank you, Ken Golden, for checking in and letting us know what we need to know. Yeah, Frederick Froisley had a good year. Oh, yeah, he did. Absolutely, he did. All right, what else you got, Ian?
Just one other one. Like, it might surprise people that this didn't appear in my top 5 because I'm such a huge advocate of the band. But between The Buried in Me's The Blue Nowhere, that kind of like was a little bit further down my top 15 than I would have originally expected it to be. Because like when I first heard it, I went into screaming fanboy mode, and I was like, ah! I was like running around, like wanting to just basically throw it at everybody, saying this is the greatest thing I've ever done, yada yada yada. Then I calmed down a little bit, which I know seems surprising, but I sometimes calm down. And I realized, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Do I think it's the best thing they've done since Parallax 2? No, I think Colors 2 was a little bit stronger, I'm not going to lie, which again surprised me because how the hell do you follow up the greatest album of all time, Colors, with, you know, a sequel? I was like, okay, they kind of managed it. But I think the Blue Nowhere is really good, especially considering the fact they've had to basically get rid of Dusty, which was, you know, the situation with Dusty was interesting, but he's obviously departed now, so they're working as a 4-piece rather than a 5-piece. So basically, Paul Wagner's having to do like all the heavy lifting, like every single guitar bit on that, and he is really demonstrating why he's one of the greatest guitar players of all time right now. He is just dragging everybody forward with how good he is on this album. Absolutely phenomenal. I really like how they managed to do a lot of the really weird, quirky stuff early on, smash in some of the heaviest work they've ever done in their careers, and then finish it on these like really uplifting, almost like indie rock ballads at the end. And it still works. It's just great. I love it.
Good call. Is that your number 5? That's not your number 5.
No.
You're doing honorable mentions.
Yeah. I am, yes, I am. So I'm getting this one out of the way before anybody else can talk about it. I don't know if he's in the chat. If he is, then hello. If he's not, Jacob Roberge.
There you go.
Passing.
Our good friend.
Incredible.
Excellent.
Yeah, and do hit the thumbs up button. You know, the algorithm is a weird beast on these live streams. Let's get as many people on board as we can, and we do that by hitting the like button, oddly enough. That seems to do something. The algorithm likes it, so do it.
Exactly.
Thank you, Zeb. Thank you, Zeb, for that.
Yeah, the passing. Yeah, honestly, right. Jacob reached out to me like at the start of the year. You got little promo inboxes. He just like slipped into my DMs effectively, and he was like, "Hey, I'm this like young artist from Canada. I've got my new album out. You know, maybe you want to check it out, possibly." So I had a look. I just saw the track listing, and I thought, "Oh, the title track's like 33 minutes long." And I'm thinking, okay, you've got me now. You've got me. You have thrown out the lure. I've grabbed onto it, and now you are reeling me in, because that's how you get a prog rock fan's attention. You throw out a 33-minute long title.
Yeah, but more importantly, Ian, more importantly is how do you get someone with the prog rock YouTube channel interested? Right? Because our inboxes get flooded. I know how it is. Yeah, they do. We get so much stuff, man, and bands are like, "Have you listened to my album yet?" I'm like, yeah. And it was about the 14th I've gotten today so far. Jacob Roberge, he was intelligent, man. He was smart. Before that record came out, he started watching my videos and commenting on my videos and like forming a relationship with yours truly before I ever even knew that this cat was a musician. Like after about a year of commenting and becoming part of the Prog Corner community, he let me know, "Hey, by the way, I got a new album coming out." I'm like, okay, that's how you do it, right? The fact that it was really, really good didn't hurt. Yeah. But, you know.
What I've like really felt from this, though, is like, obviously the Neil Morse influence, you can't ignore it. You can't move away from it. It's extremely Morsean, which is good, because Neil Morse happens to be really quite fantastic, as we all know. But my problem is like I've been getting, I don't want to say burnt out on Neil Morse, because I don't think that's the right way of putting it, but I haven't been finding myself as lit up by Morse's recent stuff. Like Cosmic Cathedral was good. The Resonance also, again, good. But I didn't think it was really reaching the highs of things like Similitude of a Dream, Sola Scriptura,
you are absolutely correct, Ian, and I know Nathan's got an opinion about that.
So I'm being very careful with my words right now.
Oh yeah, but did you see who just showed up in the chat, boys and girls? It's none other than the lead singer of Asia. It's Harry Whitley. They've got a brand new live album coming out on Frontiers. I'm so excited. Harry, thank you for joining. This is why we do the live show. You never know who's going to show up. It's awesome. But Harry's a good friend of the channel. And I know what you mean about Neil Morse. And you talk about Cosmic Cathedral. You talk about The Resonance, which I actually like better than a lot of people did. I thought that was a pretty nifty record. I'll throw in the Joseph records, right? Both of the Joseph records. Yeah. They're good records, but what's missing? What's the missing ingredient in all the above, Nathan? It's Mike Portnoy, and he's back for the brand new album, and I am so excited that the Neil Morse Band is back. 2026 is looking good already. We've got Neil Morse Band. We've got that big train. both singles have sounded really, really good to these ears. Yes is putting a new album out. John Anderson and the Band Geeks are putting out a new album. Oh, it's 2026 already. It is shaping up to be amazing. Yeah, Jacob Robert's show. Big.
Honestly, Neil Morse Band's got a lot of lifting to do next year because they've got to compete with this. Yeah. There we go. We got to compete with this. You know,
you are
love
right.
This album, absolutely superb. Definitely a worthy entry in my top 5.
You were like the early champion, right?
I was.
Because
I was, wasn't I?
I was listening to it and liking it and really trying to wrap my head around, is it as good as I think it is, right? I mean, because this was a cat that was commenting on my videos. He was just, you know, and now I'm listening. I'm like, there's no way this is as good as I think it is. And then your video came out. I'm like, oh boy. Yeah. Okay. I guess I need to pay attention. I guess maybe I'll pay a little closer attention. Nathan, what do you, okay. Like we said, you're big. Are you doing a tournament this year, by the way?
Yeah, I'm doing my big tournament. 16 albums, all battling against each other to figure out my top favorite. So
we're not going to spoil that. So we're going to be looking at 5 records that you think need a little bit more attention, right?
Yeah. And so one of them that I would like to talk about, and I know there's some fans here on the panel here, but Ilo's recent album, Legacy. Excellent.
Big fan. Love them.
Progressive metal, like very modern sounding, have like really cool, like clean vocals. There's not too much like harsh death metal type stuff in this. It's very clean and, you know, has a little bit in line with like Caligula's Horse and, you know, Haken and kind of the modern prog metal era, but just done super well. And I love the arc of the album that it starts pretty strong, but it just keeps rising and rising and getting better and better. And like starting with like Mute all the way to the end is just like perfect.
Such a good run. It's so freaking good. Like the title track, that bit when those keys come in about halfway through, it took my breath away. I was like, this is the good sauce. This is the good sauce. I love it. It's so good.
Do you guys watch Dave at the Bleeding Edge? His YouTube channel. He had this record at number 1.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
For 2025. So a lot of people are loving it. I've listened to it a few times. I actually liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. My kind of prog metal.
It is.
I don't really like the harsher stuff often, but this like was right in my wheelhouse.
That's got you written all over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ilo. From where? Sweden or something? Where's Ilo from?
From the UK, right?
My neck of the woods.
UK, right?
I've seen them live before. They're very, very good. Yeah. Really? I went to see them with Prognosis, Omnirod, and Ilo. That was like a couple of years back now. God, it was good.
So this was
in like the dingiest little venue, and it was so like just there was like nothing there. It's just like the most bare bones live venue ever. But they absolutely killed it. They were so good.
Their second album, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Garden Jester, I'm with you. JPL. Postscriptum. We're getting a lot of really good suggestions in the chat. Keep that going, boys and girls. I'm just going to kind of give an overview, a recap of some of the things that I was really blown away with in 2025, and one of them was Vikram Shankar and Lux Terminus. What in the world is this? Come on, man!
It's awesome, is what it is.
Explain to me how a keyboard sounds like that. You know, there's some dudes. There's some dudes that their brains are like working so much better than yours or mine. I don't know how he does it, man. This is a gent album, right? But there's no guitars. It's just absolutely beautiful, but it's brutal in a weird way. I think in my review, I like my brain kind of deals with it the same way I deal with Deaf Heaven. Is this brutal beauty, right? There's so much going on, and at times it's just really distorted and ugly. But there's a lot of hidden beauty there. You got Ross Jennings. If you need a little bit of incentive to check it out, he shows up, sings on one song. But man, this guy is just an absolute keyboard genius. I am completely blown away. It was my biggest surprise of the year. I listened to it once and I really didn't like it at all. That's just too noisy, not my thing. No, thank you. I expected Death Growls to be showing up at any minute. It just wasn't my thing. I didn't like it. And then The great Roy Avon from the Prog Report. He emailed me. He's like, man, have you checked out that Lux Terminus? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. He's like, do me a favor, listen to it one more time. And I did, and I was hooked. Vikram Shankar apparently is the touring keyboard player for Pain of Salvation, and now apparently a full member of Within Temptation.
Oh,
it's even on their Wikipedia page that he is a permanent, full-time, official member of Within Temptation.
I haven't listened to them since I was like a teenager.
I saw them open for Iron Maiden a couple years ago.
What?
Me too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty good.
Cool.
Pretty good, I gotta say.
I gotta go listen to Within Temptation tonight. I love that.
There you go.
So for the Canadians in here, the Iron Maiden show that I saw them open for Iron Maiden was in Hamilton, Ontario. Cops Coliseum, First Ontario Center, the same place I just saw Paul McCartney a few weeks ago.
Sweet. There you go. Cody, what is your number 4 for 2025?
Okay, my number 4. I got to go with these guys. Flower Kings, Love. And again, I know.
Stealing all Nathan's albums. He's like, yoink.
I got it back there too.
Yeah, well, that's how you know it's a good album. It really is a good record. And Flower Kings have been known to be fairly consistent in their output, and this one is no less than that. And of course, Lala Larson, the keyboardist on this album, is actually going to be in Steve Hackett's band next year, which is pretty cool.
He got not just in Steve Hackett's band. He is the boss. He's the band leader. He's taking Roger King's role, which is he's basically the band leader, which is just an enormous responsibility. It's a huge gig, and Lale Larson is absolutely up to the task. But is he going to have time for the Flower Kings?
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. These guys always seem to manage.
Yeah,
they're very consistent, aren't they? It feels like every 3 months I'll blink and they'll be like, oh, "There's a new Flower Kings album out, by the way," and it's like 3 discs of like 1,000 minutes, and it's like, how do you keep doing this? He's just churning it out. You know?
I love it all, man. I love it all too.
I know, and Ian, you're right. Like they just put out a new record last year.
Exactly.
It felt like it was.
I still haven't listened to that one either.
But it's good. It's good. Look at you now.
I'm trying to think. I've listened to a little bit of the Flower Kings, but I'm really behind. I'm trying to remember which is the one I've actually listened to. Desolation Rose, thought that was really good.
Yeah.
Banks of Eden, like that one a lot as well. But the one that I started with was the Rainmaker.
Okay.
With Last Minute on Earth. That's the first one that I listened to, and I really quite enjoyed it. But it's
Kiefer. Hey.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, just rest assured, boys and girls, Kiefer fans around the world, you know who you are. He'll be back. I promise. Kiefer will be back.
Ian, if you haven't heard Space Ritual yet, I would highly recommend it.
I have not heard that one yet. I will write that down. Space Ritual.
The best Flower Kings album.
Okay,
Space Revolver.
I'll give it a go.
Yes, Space Revolver.
Space Revolver. Right, gotcha.
I got it mixed up with Hawkwind.
No worries. I'll give it a go.
Space Revolver.
The Flower Kings are one of those bands, but I am desperately trying to enjoy them more than I currently do, and I know they've got the goods there waiting for me. I just need to figure it out and unpack it a little bit. Okay, that one. Sure, I will check that out.
Once you hear the first track on that, you're going to be in.
I will be a believer.
Yeah. The first track on that, I Am the Sun, Part 1. Oh my God.
Amazing. I will give it a try.
But this is the one I recommend, and I think Nathan might agree with me.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
But back to this one. I really like this record. Considerations is cool. The Rubble is a cool track. The whole album is just, there's no big epics or anything. Like the longest song on here is 11 minutes, and that's weird for a Flower Kings record.
Yeah,
but there's no big long epic tunes, so it kind of goes by very quickly, and it is very enjoyable. Good stuff. So this is
real good stuff.
And yes, Scott Davis, R.I.P. Mick Abrahams. Now I just got that Bloodwind Pig CD that he was on like 2 days ago. I have a history of doing that. I buy the CD and then and then the artist passes away. I did that with Flo and Eddie on the day that Mark Volman passed away. I found one of their
You should
CDs.
ban Cody from buying CDs if this is the case.
I know. I know.
Quite a curse.
I know. Bad stuff.
Yeah, don't let him anywhere near the XTC discography. You'll hate him, Cody. You don't need to listen to him. Terrible band.
You know what's funny is I was just listening to them the other night.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. He was streaming. It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
It was on YouTube.
Copies. That's what does it. Oh no. Hey Ian, what do you got as your number 4? We got Flower
Number
Kings
4.
from Cody.
We are going spoilers here. We're going FMAB. FMAB.
Oh yeah.
Very strange band. This is, you'll have to forgive my extremely professional French pronunciation, Allo Barbare et les Caramboleurs, featuring such tracks as J'ai demandé Aladdin, j'ai eu Captain Caverne.
Wow.
Nothing better than an Englishman talking French.
Yeah, the English have a better ear for it, though. You know, they're right across the channel, right? They're used to hearing French. Probably.
Well, but Cody's from Canada. They speak French.
Yeah, but they stay in Quebec. They keep them.
Yeah. The
You
French
gotta keep them separated.
the French is all in Montreal and stuff. And so when us Ontarians, like us guys in Ontario, aren't taught French that well, only minimally. So when we go out to Quebec, they just expect that. Most of them expect that we know. So I just say
no.
That was really impressive.
Je voudrais une boulangerie, etc., etc.
And we are not going to be soliciting for votes in Prague Magazine's readers poll for unsung hero. We put the big push on it last year, and you know what I got from it? Nothing. I got absolutely big old goose egg. I didn't even place, let alone win. I didn't even get in the top 10. So we're not playing that game, Cam.
Rubbish.
I appreciate it. The game is rigged. I love Andy Glass. This is no slam on Andy Glass or Jess Holland or Jenny Newman or any of the wonderful, wonderful people in this amazing band called Solstice. But there's no way they are like the best band of the year. Remember they won that last year?
Yeah.
You know, I love you, Jerry Ewing. I love Prague Magazine. I will always be a subscriber. And I love Solstice. I think Solstice was amazing. Thank you for holding up that beautiful copy of Clan. What a great, great record. But what, pray tell, is your next pick? Is it Clan?
No, but that's a good one.
Oh, Ian, did you have more to say about Ethmed?
I did. I want to try and convince people to listen to this.
It's please do. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm a terrible host. I can't even handle 4 people. Imagine when I got a full panel. It's chaos, boys and girls.
So, like, it's the weirdest thing. I found this from a social media post on somebody I follow on Blue Sky, and they were just talking about this, saying how it's like the weirdest, strangest, most experimental thing you'll probably ever hear in your life. And I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. So I looked into it.
Oh,
and the blog sensors were tingling.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
I think I just got slammed, didn't I?
Oh, oh God. All right. All right.
You don't be coming for Scott Lane like that.
Oh, Ken.
No way.
Ken, you're lucky we're friends. You almost bought yourself a timeout there.
But yeah, if you can't see what it says on the back there, you'll see track 1 is 11 minutes and 11. Track 2 is 22 minutes 22, and track 3 is 30 minutes 33. So they know what they're doing. They are playing with the prog guns here, you know. And I can't prepare you for this record. I don't think anybody can prepare you for this record. It is the strangest, weirdest, most absolutely ridiculously French thing you'll ever hear in your life. If I was to sum this up in like one word, I would just say French. And that's not just because they're singing in French. It's just got that sort of Francophone European oddness to it. I mean, for crying out loud, about 10 to 15 minutes into the third track, they just throw in the Gremlins theme tune with like rubber chickens for no reason other than they can, just because it's funny, you know? And that's just it. It's got a real sense of humor to it, this album. Like, if you speak French, like, or if you have like even a bit of a passing knowledge of French, when I was going through like the liner notes and all that, reading the actual lyrics to it and all, there's so many stupid puns. There's so many stupid, funny, ridiculous, nonsensical lyrical puns in it, and the music kind of matches it as well. You have like this weird techno Eurobeat 90s club breakdown halfway through a death metal sequence. It's so ridiculous. It's so unusual. And the fact that it's as weird as it is, yet it exists, and I hold it in my hands, and I love it. I listened to it this morning on my way to the supermarket, and it still wrecks me. It's still just the most ridiculous amount of fun. You can never predict where it's going. It's absolutely absurd. I adore it. It's
just
so
like
good.
this, just like this live stream where you have this British guy talking about this weird French band while we're watching the Canadian white kid eat crackers.
Where else but the Brock Corner? Come on.
Cheers.
Premium content.
They're not even Triscuits. They're not even wheat thin. He's eating like, I mean, no wonder we're called crackers, Cody. You're not helping. You're not helping the cause here. Come on, dude.
Okay, that was good. That was
The
good.
stereotype lives on. Oh no, it's out of control. Oh, I'm counting on you, Nathan, to restore some order here.
Okay. My next pick, I don't have the physical copy, unfortunately, but it's Brass Camel and their album Camel.
Ooh.
I thought this was really cool stuff. Kind of prog influence, but a little bit of like classic rock, kind of funk rock kind of vibes on a lot of the tracks. Starts and ends with kind of longer form, like proggy epics, you know. Starts with Zealot, which is like almost Rush inspired in parts to me, and then the final track has like almost a Queen kind of punk rock feel and big like epic conclusion, and it's just a really fun album. Just they have kind of a sense of humor, and it's just really fun to listen to and groove to. It was one of the most fun albums that I heard this year that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about. But
did they release this on vinyl, Nathan?
I believe they might have.
They might have, right?
Yeah, but it was kind of
good record, really cool, really not what I expected. Brass Camel. I'm like, what is this, like Moon Madness done with horns? I mean, I didn't know what to make of it. Even the album cover looked a little Andy Latimer-y, and I didn't quite know what to make of it. But yeah, real good. Ken Golden, he would know about what format certain records are available on. He says it's vinyl only.
Interesting.
Different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I looked into it, but I
that
think it was a little expensive shipping costs for the only place I could find it. But yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I just paid like £35 for the Native Construct vinyl to be shipped to me from America. So I'm like, that cost me more than the bloody record.
Yeah. What can you do?
Worth it.
It's Native Construct.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. Yeah, absolutely.
And I already own it on bloody CD, but I want it on the big boy format. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Just amazing. So I did my surprise of the year first. My song of the year was actually something that just kind of came out of the blue, and it's by a band called Ora Prima. This is an Italian band, put out their first album, and then they had a little bit of lineup change, new singer, I think, new bass player. And the first song on their second album, which was released this year, is called Uomo Ancestrale. And it is just the most perfect prog rock song I've ever heard in my life. It's not really a song because it's it's 8.5 minutes long. So I did epic of the year was anything 15 minutes or more. And then song of the year was anything 15 minutes or under, which means that, of course, all the songs that are like in that mini epic territory are going to have an edge, because that's where prog really lives and breathes, right? You think about the Yes album, you think about that song length, right? That mini epic length. That Genesis is what they didn't do a lot of epics, right? They had Suppers Ready. It was in that mini epic length where they really did great, and that's where this song is so amazing. It's such a good slice of Italian prog, reminding me why I fell in love with this weird genre called RPI in the first place. Absolutely incredible. If you haven't heard it, go to their Bandcamp page or go to YouTube just to check out the track Uomo Ancestrale. If you like 70s prog, as I do, with the flutes and the mellotrons and the 12-string acoustic guitars, and then the drums and the bass and the guitar kick, and just like a good prog rock band should. Everything's exactly where it should be. Fantastic, love it. And that was my song of the year. Cody, you got number 3 for me?
Yeah, what do I got here? Oh, another one from Nathan's wall.
There it is.
Yeah.
Magic Pie. So a lot of people, are kind of familiar with their back catalog. I hadn't heard their earlier stuff before, and I was listening to, actually, I think it was Prog Magazine that kind of put me onto this, and I guess I would have heard it on Prog Radio as well. But yeah, I was reading about them in Prog Magazine, and I'm like, let's check this out. And so I put it on my Apple Music. This is before I got the physical copy. I put it on my Apple Music, and immediately you get Opus Imperfectus Part 1, The Missing Chord. 18 minutes to open up the album, and it's absolutely fantastic. I'm hearing so many different things in here. I'm hearing like Yes, I'm hearing Deep Purple, I'm hearing just different kinds of classic rock / prog, whatever, going on in here. And it's just a really great band. Mastered by Rich Mouser, of course, which a lot of modern prog albums are. But I can't pronounce their names. But the album is called Maestro anyway.
There you go. It's Kim Stenberg is the lead guy. He plays guitar, writes all the songs. But Eriker Hawkson is the lead singer. He now is writing, I think, all the lyrics now, which is a kind of a change for Magic Pie. They're more of a songwriting team, those two guys. And I think it pays dividends on this album.
Look who's in the comments here, Scott. We got Kim Stenberg in the house.
That's really weird. Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, I say his name. I conjured him up. Welcome to the show, Kim. Yeah, I might have a couple words about Magic Pie. And we did have Eriker Hawkson on the show. He was a great, great guest. Really enjoyed our conversation with him. Maybe we'll get Kim on next.
Well, yes, do. I love this record, and I enjoyed it right from the first moment of hearing it. This is just, and it's not a big double long LP. It's just like you put it on and it's done in 45 minutes. It's one of those. But it's really a great record, and I mean, I'm hearing some Emerson, Lake and Palmer and stuff in here too, and of course that type of thing really catches my attention because I love that wicked sort of like bedazzle you prog, you know what I mean? And there's definitely some of that going on here, but especially with the concept of him trying to find the missing chord and stuff throughout the concept of this record, and it's bookended with obviously Opus Imperfectus 1 and number 2. Anyone that hasn't heard this record, it's called Maestro by Magic Pie, and you absolutely should check it out.
And not to beat on the dead horse that is Magic Pie Maestro, available on Charisma Records, right? We're not doing a shout out to Charisma in any way, shape, or form. I love you, Martin at Charisma. Keep sending me the free stuff. Absolutely, let's do it.
Hold them up.
Hold them up.
You just somebody Photoshop it in here, so it looks like I'm holding it.
I'm telling you, I had a different experience with Maestro. To be honest with you, I did not love it at first. I loved Opus Imperfectus. I thought it was everything a prog rock epic should be. In fact, it is my prog rock epic of the year. Congratulations, Magic Pie, on winning that prestigious honor. But I was dead wrong about the rest of it because, like I was telling you guys before we went live, I really did not love those shorter tracks like, Name It to Tame It, or everyone's Wannabe or Everyday Hero. Those tracks they were okay, but once I realized what was going on, I think Nathan might have said it. Maybe it was Cody. I don't know who said it, but you said it was bedazzled, right? You want the bedazzling of prog. This is like taking AOR and bedazzling it with prog, and I absolutely love it. When it hits really, really hard. Congratulations, Magic Pie. Good call.
That was some cool timing.
Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome. Whose turn was it? I got all excited about Kimby and the chat.
Ian's up now.
It's me.
I thought
Number
so.
3. Yeah, I still haven't gone really heavy yet, and I'm still not going.
I'm shocked.
You're
You're pulling your punches because you know my crowd is not.
No. You can see this lines up with my album of the year video. I'm not making any concessions, and I'm not changing anything around.
We
Number
would
3,
want it any other way.
Okay, here we go. Because it's not in physical format yet, but it will be soon. Hopefully, it's Pachinko by Moron Police. It's amazing. Yes, amazing. Love it. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Okay, so I have basically been telling everybody at my new job about like the YouTube channel, about like, yeah, there we go, about this album, about this band, and like everybody has been enjoying this, like from all walks of life, all manner of people. Like we're talking people who listen to like Taylor Swift on a daily basis. We're talking about people who listen to Kendrick Lamar on a daily basis. People who've never listened to a prog rock album since the 1970s or don't realize that prog rock's still a thing. And they all love Pachinko. They are all absolutely obsessed with it.
To be fair, you mentioned fans of Taylor Swift and Kendrick Lamar. So clearly those are people that have good taste in music already.
I mean,
I like those guys. Yeah.
Although I'm still on the fence about Taylor. There's a few songs.
Oh, come on now.
Ian, I have a question for you. Have you ever listened to a jazz saxophonist?
I hate you, Ian. I hate you.
Oh no, Taylor's gonna come get me.
I'm gonna break up with you now.
You're gonna write songs about you, Ian.
I hope so.
That I want to
hear.
hear.
With the explosion.
Ian, have you ever listened to a jazz saxophonist by the name of Kamasi Washington?
I have. I love Kamasi Washington. I've got that 3 CD one he did where you had to find like the hidden CD hidden within the actual friggin' box. I was like, do I tear it to pieces to get the third one? Is it worth it? Yes. But the Epic, absolutely incredible album. That is so good. Like that is peak jazz. I friggin' love it. Amazing.
Just because him and Thundercat played with Kendrick Lamar for a long time.
Oh damn! Seriously? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Thundercat's a hell of a good bassist.
They're on Good Kid, Mad City, I believe.
Oh, sick! I didn't realize that. I need to re-listen to that album. That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but yeah, Pachinko, amazing. Like we've all glazed it. We've all talked about how amazing this album is. I think we've all had our thoughts and our feelings on Pachinko, but it's warranted. It's incredible. There is not a single track on this which doesn't absolutely body slam me into a concrete pillar with how good it is. You know, I was left dazed by this album the first time I heard it. I was like, it's so good. Oh no, we've been waiting for like 6-7 years, and it's been worth every single second that we waited for it.
Yeah.
Incredible. The only reason, okay, maybe 2 reasons why I didn't rank it higher was number 1, recency bias. I didn't want my judgment to be clouded by things that have been out for a lot longer.
So it was a victim of reverse recency bias.
Yes.
Oh,
it
very
was.
nice.
It was. I felt dirty trying to put it above things that I've been ranking higher for like 6 or 7 months. I can't just let the new kid on the block turn up and basically just kick them to the curb and be like, haha, sorry, I'm number 1.
And don't lie, Ian, Nathan, all 3 of us had a spot. As soon as we heard Pachinko was coming out in 2025,
oh yeah,
you had a spot reserved in your top 10. You did. You didn't hear it, but you knew it was reserved.
I absolutely did.
Yes.
I absolutely did. And again, like just my preference for darker and heavier music, which you wouldn't think given how I'm presenting myself today, but what else? That's kind of like what put it a little bit further down, because I do prefer heavier music, as you'll probably find out from entries 2 and 1. But yeah, Pachinko, incredible, love it. Go check it out.
Very nice, very nice. Nathan, what says you?
Yeah, my next one, I love Pachinko, and I would be mentioning it if not that I'm saving it for my big episode. But for my next pick, I'm going to pick this one, Dim Gray's Charts, which I really like this one a lot. It's kind of prog adjacent, like it's not full blown like classic prog, but it's very folk inspired, very beautiful sounding. It kind of mixes like prog and pop, like kind of like one of my favorite bands, Mir, is kind of like does a similar thing. Just very beautiful, pastoral, like just great sensibility, great vocals, great everything. I really love it. It evokes a lot of cool soundscapes and almost like a world music kind of feel to it sometimes. And like reminds me of like Fleet Foxes and things like that at certain moments. And they have kind of a longer final track that's like 10 minutes long, which feels a little bit more epic than what they've done so far. So and they have that connection with Big Big Train now, so that's kind of prog adjacent as well. So I just really love this album. It just sounds really excellent to my ears.
No, all the stars are coming out, Nathan.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, Jacob.
We've said nice things about you, Jacob. We've said very nice things about you. Don't worry.
I'll be talking about you tomorrow too.
Yeah, watch the stream from the beginning, because we've had quite a few good.
It's not gone. It's been reduced. It's been reduced. I've been growing it back desperately because I had to shave it for reasons that I can't go into. But I've been growing it back, and I've been terrified of appearing on camera before it at least reached a reasonable state. But it's still beardy. It's still there. It'll be down here before too long.
All four of us have chin straps.
Yeah. How do you like that? How do you like that? Yeah. Nice. So
that didn't clue in until right now.
So tell me a little bit more about that record, Nathan. That's like their fourth album or something?
It might be. I started knowing about them from their previous one, Firmament, I think it was called.
Yeah.
So this is like the second one I've really been into.
There's a big train connection to this band, right?
Yeah, Oscar, I think he plays keyboards, right, for Big Big Train as well, and vocals and everything. He's like one of the main guys of this band, and
he's incredible by the time.
Yeah.
By the way, this Oscar guy, he's just absolutely incredible. I love it when bands find young talent and just latch onto it. It's like I don't care. I need this guy in my band. I'm gonna figure out a place for him. It doesn't matter. Harry Whitley, you're coming with me in my band, right? I mean, I don't even know. Dude's playing bass in Asia. He's not a bass player, but it doesn't matter, right? Jeff Downs heard this guy and said, it doesn't matter. This guy's in my band, period, point blank. That's how it's going to be. Oscar's kind of the same way, man. I love his voice. They're utilizing him a little bit more singing in Big Big Train. Super talented dude, and he's super young. It's really cool to see some young people. And I don't know if you noticed the average age of this panel is a little bit lower than usual.
I'm nearly 40.
Yeah, you're a youngster. This is prog rock we're talking about, man. You're like
40's new.
40 is the new 30, just like 30 was the new 20.
Absolutely.
It's fine.
Ian, how old are you?
39. I'm 40 next June.
You're 39. And Nathan, how old are you?
I just turned 40, so yeah.
Youngsters. Youngsters.
You guys look like 25. I'm not kidding you. I'm 27.
I'll take that. Thank you.
All right. Wow.
Well preserved.
All right. Next up, I'm going to be talking about my debut of the year. We had Ken Golden in the chat. Don't know if he's still around, but he'll hear about this. Either way, Agripelter, man. We had Kai Olsen on the show. It was a cool show because we had Ken Golden, Kai Olsen. We had Jonas Reingold and Jacob Holm Lupo, who mastered this thing. Just an amazing show. And this album's great. I mean, it's probably AI, right? That album cover?
The cover, yeah.
I don't care. It's really cool. It's a great album cover. I knew I was going to like it before I heard a single note. The fact that it was coming out of Norway probably biased me just a tad bit.
I was going to say that's
just a smidge. Oh, yeah. And then I see Matthias Olsen's on it, and I'm a huge Engelgard guy. So, he drums on everything anyway these days. So that's probably not a reason to listen to a record. But Agripelter, my debut of the year. Cody, what you got at number 2 on your list?
Well, see, number 2 and number 1 is where it gets kind of hard because both of these are tremendous. And my dad's in the audience. He's going to love this. And it shocked me a bit to learn that you were not necessarily a huge fan of this album right upon first listen, because there he is. But when I first heard this, I literally put it on at midnight the day it came out, and I fell in love with it immediately. Transmutation from Car Mechanic. Just what a tremendous record. My God. I you know, if number one didn't come out, this would be my number one. But I guess that kind of anyway. But you'll see why number one has to be number one when it comes. But it just like everything on this is fantastic. End of the Road. I even love the pop song Cosmic Love. If this was 1985, that would have been a massive hit. Mark my words, kids. But no, it's great. All That Glitters Is Not Gold. Transmutation. John Mitchell, like, just what a voice. You know, he's kind of like the modern Peter Gabriel, where he's kind of got that. He kind of has that similar feeling in his voice, and certainly that's good for me because obviously I love Frost, but love Peter Gabriel as well, and Jonas Reingold. And there's a whole cluster of people on here. I mean, Nick DiVirgilio makes a couple of appearances. Steve Hackett does the solo in the epic, the Transmutation, 22-minute epic that closes out the album. It's a tremendous record. It really, really is. And the fact that I got to interview, you and I got to interview Jonas Reingold. I'm so grateful to you for that, Scott. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we love Jonas. And you know what? This guy's Rolodex is pretty good. He's got 3 drummers on that album. He's got Nick DiVirgilio. He's got Craig Blundell. He's got Simon Phillips.
Yes.
Come on, man. This guy needs to find some better drummers. That's just not good enough. That's unacceptable. That sucks. And I think my problem with Transmutation at first, I loved the epic. It was the other tracks that took me a little while. I'm a typical prog guy. You know, the long song I'm going to gravitate towards. But it was John Mitchell. And I love John Mitchell, but this is Car Mechanic, man. I'm expecting to hear Goran Edmund singing, right? Yeah. And without Goran, it gives the music a whole different timbre. Yeah. It's completely different sounding. It sounds like it's coming from a whole different space. You still hear some of the Flower Kingsy kind of, riffage going on, but it really gives it that, that John Mitchell flavor, which is a little more earthy, a little more, bluesy, I guess, a little more grounded sounding. And it took me a minute to get into it, but I was dead wrong. It's a great album.
I'm glad you got there.
Yeah, I got there eventually.
No time at all. Really. First note. From the first note, I'm like, oh, they're competing with so-and-so to have the best album of this year, in my personal opinion. And you'll find out who so-and-so is.
We're going to find out who that is. But first, we're going to find out what Ian's number 2 is.
I'm bringing back the heaviness. It's an abstract illusion with the sleeping city.
Man, people love this album. Man, people are digging this album. Please,
also, look how beautiful this is.
Sell me on this album, Ian.
Look how beautiful. Well, first of all, the vinyl's gorgeous. I mean,
you're halfway there. You're halfway so long.
It matches the album artwork so well.
Beautiful.
I mean, it won my best album artwork of the year award, so can't fault it for that. No, I've been following An Abstract Illusion for a little while now, and they
Ryan's in the house, by the way.
Hey, what up, Ben? How are you doing?
I didn't see you creeping around in the background. I should have given him a shout out earlier. He's
big love to Ben.
We love you.
Orion,
we love Orion.
We do. Very, very cool. But no, been following An Abstract Illusion since like Woe back in 2022, and that absolutely bodied me. I was hit so hard by that album. It was absolutely crazy. Like, imagine like a really deathy version of Opeth, like really aggressive, really angular and scary and gnarly, and full of all kind of like deathy symbolism and scary vocals, etc. But it was instrumentally absolutely unbelievable. So much great guitar work on that album. But then Woe comes out, and they've really kind of like shifted their attention a little bit. There's a lot more emphasis on clean vocals. There's a lot more keyboard work going on here. They've cited Vangelis as one of like the main influences on this thing. It feels kind of like a death metal Blade Runner soundtrack in places. It's so well put together. It's so well balanced. Yes, if you're not into the whole progressive death metal thing, if you don't like that side of Opeth, then I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it for you. You probably won't get a great deal out of this record.
Is Blood Incantation perhaps a place to look at?
Yes, I would say Blood Incantation, because obviously you've got Opeth crossed with Tangerine Dream, which is amazing, and I love that Absolute Elsewhere record. It's so friggin' good. So friggin' good. But this is a little bit more... It's not... Obviously, like with the Blood Incantation album, they sort of go from one bit to the other, back to the death, back to the atmospheric section. They kind of like have each bit separate rather than blending it all together, but the Sleeping City kind of mixes all of these elements together, shakes it around like a cocktail or whatever, and then pours it out over ice, and it's so good. I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. And like the distance between that and my top pick is like it is this much, but I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm still listening to it on a weekly basis, even now months after it's come out. And if they continue this course with their work, they're going to be seen as one of the greatest progressive death metal bands of all time. They're just so good.
And there you go. That's, ladies and gentlemen, why Rhyme Signatures is one of the best channels on YouTube, man. This guy knows how to sell it. It makes me want to almost get on Amazon right now and order it. Oh, good job. Good job selling the boys and girls on that. Nathan, what do you got in your next slot for records we need to pay attention to? Since your top 16 tournament is, when is it coming out, Nathan?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, Nathan Unshuffled. Don't miss it, boys and girls. That's tomorrow on Nathan's channel. I'm excited. It's the event of the year.
I enjoy it. Yeah. My choice, Eden Song, A Road to Dust. I really love this album. It kind of has like Jethro Tull meets Dream Theater kind of feel a little bit, cool folky vibe. Yeah. And I love the vocals that they have, like these cool vocal harmonies. There's like a song called Black Crow that kind of brings in like a poppier influence, but adds that like Jethro Tull folk to it. And I really love the way that works out. And it has an epic conclusion, has a really cool, hard hitting like instrumental track towards the end. It's really fun to listen to. Every song is hard hitting and has cool parts to it. It doesn't sacrifice the progginess, but it has a little bit of a harder edge to it at times too. So it just really spoke to me this year. I haven't heard a ton of people mention it, but I think it's well worth any person's attention.
Really, really good.
No, that's all right. Yeah. Me and Ken Golden have had a long conversation about all the mistakes he made when Eden Song was dropped, and how he just didn't do a good enough job promoting it, man. He didn't make that same mistake with Aggro Pelter. I guarantee you that, and I doubt he will in the future. He's learned his lesson, boys and girls. It had been so long since Eden Song's last album had come out. I'd kind of forgotten what they sounded like. So I get the record. I put it on. That first track is like all pastoral and Renaissance-y and acoustic-y. And I'm like, okay, I remember why I like this band. But that transition from that first track to that second track, one of my favorite moments of the year.
It's like a hard transition.
Oh, man, it blew my mind. I absolutely loved it. It was so great, so great. Cool. Okay, my number one prog album of the year, we'll talk about that in just a minute. But my number one non-prog album of the year, boys and girls, it was Deerhoof, Noble and Godlike in Ruin. I have gone on and on about Deerhoof since I started this channel. Because they're amazing. To them. Because they're amazing. And because, yes, boys and girls, they are a prog rock band through and through. Absolutely. I will take that to the grave, man. They are so progressive. They don't look at music the same way most bands do. They rarely repeat a motif. Things just fly in and out, left and right. Makes no sense. Makes total sense. And Greg Saunier on drums. He's like got a kick drum, a snare drum, one like floor tom, and one cymbal. And that's it. That's all he plays, man. But he sounds like he's Greg Lake with, Neil Peart's drum set. It's amazing. I don't know how he makes all those different sounds with like two drums and a cymbal. It's ridiculous. It's not human. It's really not. Deerhoof, Noble and Godlike in Ruin, my number one non-prog album of the year, but it's plenty prog. All right, Cody, you teased us good with your number one, and now you need to let the cat out of the bag.
Well, the fact that a band, especially a band of this caliber, has been together for 40 years, and then they're still putting out records that are this good, and they're still, yeah, and they're still this inspired to make new and good records, and they're still performing this way, because I saw them on the last tour. I met the band, as you're going to see in a second, and they had done only a couple songs from this album, but this album well and truly blew my mind. After 13 years, Mike Portnoy returns to the drum kit, of course, with and this is the first song here.
Nice.
What edition of the album is that?
What's that?
What edition of the album is that?
Like the art book.
Is that like a fancy CD version?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, with the horrible
Very
eyes.
nice. It looks like a Tool record, doesn't it?
This is the worst CD image I've ever seen in my. This doesn't look like an eye.
This is what the hole's got.
What is
Oh,
that?
no.
This looks like someone's grandma. You know what? But
Oh no!
I'm not even going to get into what that looks like.
Too late.
Incredible.
The damage is done.
It's got the instrumental mixes, and it's got the DVD with the Atmos surround sound. It has all the Hugh Syme artwork that he used from different projects. And
yeah, well, you mean the computer program that Hugh Syme owns spit those images out?
But I love this album. I really do, and I knew I would love it. Like when it came out, I was like, I was reserving this to be my #1 album of last year, but then they pushed it to February 2025. It's like, all right, so this is probably going to be my top album of 2025, and it didn't let me down whatsoever. I was very, very happy with this. This was kind of a family show. I didn't say nothing, and then those who don't know won't know yet.
That's right.
But in this, oh geez, I lost my train of thought.
No, that's all right. Because
Train of thought.
it's fun watching him squirm.
This was kind of an evolution beyond Black Clouds and Silver Linings. Now, that's not to say, like, it didn't wipe out the last 13 years, because it still has a lot of same production values, as John Petrucci has fully taken over the production since Portnoy left the first time. So it's still very well connected in their catalog, but I just love how, in the first minute of the song, Mike Portnoy lets you know who's back.
Yeah. Hey, you're right. It's
lawns flying everywhere, but there's like everything that you like about Dream Theater, whether it's the conceptual side, the thematic side. Obviously, the playing is brilliant, but it has a ballad on here too, which is nice. I always like when Dream Theater throws in one of the softer songs. Bend the Clock is one of the best things this band ever did, bar none. But yeah, this quickly became a top 5 Dream Theater record for me.
I think it's funny that Ben from Orion dipped out before we started talking about the artwork.
I imagine they might have words to say.
Yeah, he might add something to say about that, but that's a whole nother issue. I'm sure Hugh didn't mean to do Ben dirty like that.
Well, I love the artwork on this just because they wrote all over it.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love it.
Kyle says it does come across a little like Train of Thought Part 2. Well, Train of Thought is my favorite Dream Theater album, so maybe that's partially why I took such a liking to this. I mean, This is a heavy record.
It is.
You don't expect a bunch of guys in their nearly 60s, and Jordan almost 70. Jordan Rudess almost 70. You don't expect them to come out and make one of the heaviest records of their career at such an age. But here they are, and they were so cool when I met them. They were all so really, really
Is John
nice.
Mayong as lovely as he seems? Because I really want to meet John Mayong.
He was actually like I didn't expect him to be so outgoing.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And he was very, very talkative. He was very kind. He was very
my
friendly.
God, I love that.
All of them were
The whole in-joke is that The Silent Man is the song that's named after him, so,
Yeah. He was not silent. In fact,
I love that.
He had lots to say, and I said, I love
I'm
your
obsessed.
bass.
I love him so much. He's always been my favorite.
Good call. What a great album. What a great album. What a great comeback for Portnoy. I mean, if you would have told us, 18 months ago that Portnoy would be back in Dream Theater and they'd put out a record this solid, I probably wouldn't believe you.
And you know what? You're right. And I was so shocked when they brought out the announcement that he was coming back in the band, because A View from the Top of the World was fantastic.
Good album.
I thought that was a really great
A
record.
Grammy award-winning album.
Yes, yes. But then they come out with this, and it's like, oh, yes, so good. Oh, Dream
Nice.
Theater, like, to me, I mean, I don't feel like they ever truly made a bad record. I mean, I know The Astonishing gets a bad rep, but fair enough. It's long, over bloated, whatever. But still, there's parts to like about that.
Yeah, there are.
I mean, like every Dream Theater album, even the worst ones, has something to like about it in some way.
That's true.
Totally agree.
True. I will always push the self-titled under the bus, but False Awakening Suite is an absolute banger way to open an album. It's so friggin' cool.
Always,
it's like,
always one.
I get so hyped up by that song. I get so hyped up by that song.
Man. The Enemy Inside. Oh, so good.
All right, Ian. What did you have as your number one album of this incredible year?
Nothing that anybody else is going to pick. I can promise you that. We've gone.
That's why you're here.
Deaf Heaven's Lonely People with Power.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it so much. I'm obsessed. So obviously, Deaf Heaven's very heavy band. It's funny though, because like if you ask people in the black metal community what they think of Deaf Heaven, they'll call them like posers, or they're too soft, or they're like this, that, the other, blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
that
blah.
shoegaze band.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You ask anybody outside of the black metal community, and they're too heavy for them. It's just like,
so brutal. Oh man.
Exactly. George Clark screaming like a rasping hyena into the microphone. It's just like, but I've loved this band ever since. Well, I would say, I've loved them since Roads to Judah, but I didn't even know what record that was. I came on board.
It was Sunbathers, like everybody else. Exactly.
Everybody came on board, and this band was Sunbather, but I've never fallen out of love with them since then. Even like though I felt that New Bermuda and Ordinary Corrupt Human Love were both good, but they were a little bit kind of repeating themselves a little bit. And then Infinite Granite came out, which just annoyed everybody except me, apparently, because I still love Infinite Granite. I think it's wonderful. Like a really solid shoegaze album with like none of the blackened elements in it, like almost whatsoever. I mean, they're there, but they're really in the background.
They are.
But then Lonely People with Power comes out, and they just go, do you know what? We get that you didn't like that previous one, but that was just a phase. We're just going through a phase because we're moving back to the scary, back to the heavy, back to the angular, and they've got that huge, brutal, beautiful thing going on. They are so heavy and so aggressive, but they manage to do it so hard that it becomes one of the singular most beautiful things I've ever listened to. There is something about that level of anger, that level of pure, unrelenting anguish that it just perpetuated throughout the entire album, that it just completely flips the script and becomes absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful to listen to in places that I've always got this metric, right, where if I'm listening to an album, and if it makes me literally forget to breathe at times, that is the sign of a good record. And there are moments during those final two tracks, especially Winona, which I gave my favorite song of the year to. There are moments during that when I had the headphones on, the lights were off, I was just ascending to outer space. Absolutely unbelievable album. Every time I've listened to it, it grows on me. Every single time I think I've had enough of it, I'm like, no, I'm going to go listen to Lonely People Power again from start to finish. And I just get goosebumps the second it starts, and I know what's coming.
Yeah,
goosebumps the entire way. I love it. It's
either you get it. They're a band. Either you get it or you don't.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's it. I'm not going to say that like the Peanut Gallery is going to love this one. I think this is a case of you either love Deaf Heaven or you hate Deaf Heaven.
Yeah,
it's very hard to fall in between with this band. But I adore them. I think they've been brilliant since day one. The very first time I listened to them, I've been obsessed. They made black metal accessible to me and expanded my horizons within that genre. So I've gone back and listened to the classics from that genre, which I hadn't listened to before. So things like Emperor's debut, Immortal's old records, all that sort of good stuff, Ulver's early stuff as well. I went back and listened to all of those because of how much of an impact Deaf Heaven have had on me. And I just knew in my heart of hearts after I'd listened to this one a couple of times, I thought, no, that's it. That is the gold standard for the year. Nothing's beaten this. And I had to put it at the top spot.
Nice. Good. I love the band. I think it's their best album since Sunbathers. Very, very, very impressive record. Oh, but that leads us to Nathan's final pick. What's he going to regale us with? What's his final pick going to be?
Another lesser known one that came out a little late in the year, so I think maybe it didn't get a lot of attention, but it's the new record by Small Tape, Tangram.
Oh man, I've been meaning to check that out. I totally forgot that came out. Oh.
I really love. It's a project. His name's Philip Nespatal. He's like a
German or something.
German like producer or something like that, and just I love how he makes this record. It's just sonically really satisfying. He kind of reminds me of like a Steven Wilson type of like just really great production, a lot of modern kind of different influences. There's a lot of jazzy undertones to this record in particular, and it's basically 7 tracks. One of the tracks is split into 3 parts throughout the record, and it's just wonderful. Just some shorter, like really beautiful tracks, some longer extended. Like there's a song called Celine that's like this extended acoustic jam, and one of the tracks has a section that sounds a lot like Genesis to me, like just almost a nod to Selling England by the Pound. So really good album that I haven't heard much conversation about. He's a kind of a lesser known artist, I think, but one that really grabbed me this year.
Oh, nice one. I totally forgot about Small Tape having a new one out because their previous record was absolutely amazing. I remember Notes Reviews was going on and on about Small Tape, so I had to check them out. And he was dead right. They were dead right. Check out their channel if you haven't. Notes Reviews. They couldn't make it today. I did ask them, but people have lives, and that's just a weird thing to me. I don't really understand that. What do you mean? You got things to do, places to go, people to see. I have none of those things. Absolutely none of them. Oh, but as you boys and girls have probably already watched my number 1 prog album of the year, it was Nuova Era's 20,000 Legos Sotto I Mari. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The vinyl copy is all one song. Cut across 2 sides of vinyl, just like thick as a brick or whatnot. You get the CD, you get a bonus track. Ooh. Not just a chintzy bonus track. Oh no. A 16-minute epic that's every bit as good called Nautilus. Oh my goodness gracious. Nuova Era. Yeah. I mean, I'm a vinyl guy, but I got to get the CD just to get Nautilus. Such an amazing record. I love it. It's retro Italian prog, okay? It sounds like a band trying to sound like an Italian band from 1972.
Oh, I would love that.
I don't see a problem with that. Wow, a band that's
you've written all over it.
A band that sounds like PFM or Le Army or Banco del Moturo Soccorso or Quella Vecchia Locanda. Sign me up. It's absolutely brilliant. I love every second of it. Walter Pini is the keyboard player and composer for Nuova Era, my number 1 album of the year. Oh, man, this was a great show, boys and girls. Cody, what do you got going on this week? Anything exciting?
Yeah, I got the bass player from Octavium coming over right after this to record some bass tracks for some new music.
Hey, all right.
Well, Octavium is out.
When's the album out?
It's coming out in the first quarter of 2026. We haven't got a release date yet. We're aiming for February/March.
Nice.
Nice.
It's being mixed and mastered by Ian B. About from Shed Sounds Media.
Yeah, Ian.
Nice.
And if you guys haven't heard Octavium yet, we're up on YouTube. You just type up Octavium and we're there. We got 2 songs out. We're also on streaming as well. We're on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, anything like that. The list goes on. I can't even think about it.
Or you could go watch last week's live stream.
You can.
And you can watch the premiere, the world premiere of it. Yeah?
The unveiling of our latest single, Peaceful Empire. Much thanks to Scott, who was incredible enough to want to do that with us, which we all greatly appreciate. Thank you, Scott.
That was a lot of fun. That was awesome.
You're the best, man. You're the best. You deserve that number 1 spot.
One of these days it'll happen, but I got a participation trophy. Wait, I didn't even get that. Ian, what's going on your channel this week? Anything
Mostly
good?
Christmas. Mostly got Christmas to get through, but no. I've got a few things that I'm sort of cooking up. I'm going to be doing my most anticipated for 2026.
Ooh, yeah.
I've got 10 albums that I know are coming out that I'm looking forward to. I'm going to talk a little bit about those. Spoilers, it includes things like the new Carnival, the new Textures, the new Neil Morse band, all that sort of good stuff. I've got 10 albums I'm really, really excited for, so I'm going to talk a bit about those, as well as my really hopeful, please God, let this happen, wish list of 10 albums that I really want to see happen. So,
Nice.
It might just me, baby, saying, like, praying to the Lord above that make these things happen, but we'll see.
You never know.
I'm also going to start a new series on the channel in the new year as well, where I'm going to be going through all 750 or so of my physical media collection, listening to them during the week, and then doing like a quick 3 to 4 minute video talking about that particular album. So great fun on that. The random number generator has already selected the first one. It's going to be System of a Down's Toxicity. So I'm going back in time to the age of about 15 when that album had a huge impact on me. So I'm actually really excited to talk about that. So it's going to be a fun little series. I'm trying to figure out a fun name for it. I'm thinking something like Spine Check, because you check the spines of your albums before you pull them out. So I'm just spitballing ideas at the moment. It'll happen in the new year. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. So it'll be like maybe a once a week sort of thing, maybe twice a week if I've got the time.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
And
Lots of stuff coming.
And I'll be keeping my eyes on it, because if it's too successful, I'll be.
I would expect nothing less.
You know exactly what'll happen, Nathan. What's going on with you next week? I know what's going on.
Yeah.
The Tournament of Champions over on Nathan on Shuffle, right? Tell the boys and girls what the publishing schedule looks like.
Yeah, so that's my big kind of year-end video. I do it every year. My top 16 tournament coming out tomorrow. It's all ready to go, and it's my favorite video to do, so I'm really excited about it.
I'm excited. It's my favorite video of the year to watch. Sorry, Ian. No, I do look forward to the tournament, because it's something a little bit different, right?
I love Nathan.
I'm never going to do a tournament, but I love that Nathan does, so I don't have to. Anyway, boys and girls, what is it, Cody? You got something to say, don't you? Look at that finger in the air.
I'm hoping that by this time next year, there might be a potential Octavium album that you guys might choose to put in your lists.
Yeah. You never know.
And we're aiming at you. If you love prog and you love metal, it's going to be hard to not like what we're doing.
I do like prog and I do like metal.
I do
if you like King Crimson, if you like King Crimson and you like, say, Metallica or Dream Theater and Pink Floyd, Octavium's got you.
And even Octavium might be the band for you, but hey, it only took Scott G. Davis 4 albums before he finally cracked into my top 25. So you never know how it goes. Anyway, what have I got going on, you ask? Well, next Sunday, very special episode. Everybody's got the day off. I'm going to be doing a special solo holiday soliloquy. Ask Scott anything. It's going to be the Scott Solo Show, where I'm just going to be pontificating ad nauseum about all the things that I feel like talking about. And that'll be fun, because I can end it whenever I want to. Like, I've been wanting to end this for a while, but we weren't at number 1 yet. For example. Oh, and then the next week, I don't know if any of you good people might want to be interested in this one. The first Sunday of the new year is January 4th. We're going to be looking at 4 amazing albums that turn 50 years old. Can you believe the new year's almost upon us? Oh, I picked 4 good ones, boys and girls. We'll probably dip into this many, many times during the year. You know how we do that, Cody. But 1976, oh, boys and girls, it's Kansas. Left Overture versus Trick of the Tail versus 2112.
It's 2112 day today as well.
Yeah.
Is
it?
It's
2112. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Cody.
American currency.
Come on, man. You're the Canadian. You should have reminded us of this.
See, we do it 1221.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I'm British and it's 2112 here. So.
The fourth pick is going to be John Anderson, Elias of Sunhillow. Absolutely. Nice. Those are my 4. But we're going to probably be doing
between those.
We're going to be doing a bunch of 1976. What an amazing year. I mean, we didn't even talk about what Star Castle came out in 76, the first Star Castle. The first Boston album was 76. So we're going to have a whole lot of fun all throughout the new year talking about 1976. But anyway, boys and girls, I love you. Peace in the Middle East, free Tibet, free the Ukraine, free your mind, free beer, free Willie, and God save that cotton picking King Cody. Oh, that son of a bitch. He needs to come to America. Bring that cotton picker to America where we got thoughts, prayers, spells. We got incantations for that king. Oh, yeah, we do. You know what else we got, Cody?
Billy Bob?
We got a friend named Billy Bob, and that Billy Bob's got some wild snakes. Oh, no, they're wild. Here they come. Oh, no. What are they doing? They're really, really venomous, and they're really, really hungry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I'm alive. I'm okay. I made it. I'll see you, youngins. Peace. Oh, peace.